Today I wanted to do a review on a game called Journey. I wanted to give a review and my thoughts on it. Journey was originally published in 2012, and it was one of the first walking simulation games. And what a walking simulation game is a game that you're primarily walking around in to complete the game. So there's no combat in it, there's no shooting other players, there's no battle royale in it. It's just a game where you're exploring this world. And Journey is a very interesting game in that there are no words in it. There are no voiceovers. There is no talking in it. There is no text to it. It's all done in images and with different cutscenes. And the cutscenes are done really well. They really blend into the game as you're doing it. And so a lot of times when you're playing a game, the cutscene feels almost like an interruption. But in Journey, the cutscenes are blended so well. Sometimes you're not even aware you've just merged into a cutscene, and so it's almost like an interactive movie in that sense, where you're controlling most of it, but there are parts that are cutscenes, and it kind of guides you through the journey. And the journey, I think, is to this the target of your journey is this mountain, to get to this mountain, and you have to go through these different areas, and each area is like a level. And once you get through that level, you'll come up and you'll have like a vision at the end of the level. I don't want to give too much away because it's kind of fun discovering a lot of the stuff as you do it, but I want to talk about enough about it so you get an idea of what it's like. And so you'll notice that the character has this, the character is in a cloak, but there's this banner on the back of the character, like a ribbon that has these magical symbols on it. And the magical symbols tell you how charged you are with magic, basically. And so the symbols disappear as you lose your charge. And if you have no symbols on the back, you've lost your charge. But it's easy enough to recharge. There are these creatures that look like pieces of cloth or magic carpets that will charge you up. And so the first part of the game starts out kind of slowly and shows you how you start out just walking, and then it shows you how to fly, or some people say it's jumping. It's a limited amount of flying because you have to be charged to do it, so you can only fly so far. It feels almost more like you're jumping or floating because you come back down again relatively quick. You can fly for longer periods the more charges you get and the farther you get through the game. But that's one of the kind of charms about it, that you can fly and making sure you have a charge so you can jump far enough to get over certain obstacles and stuff at times when you need to. So these pieces of cloth or these carpets will charge you up, as I said. And the other thing that you can do is you can kind of slide through the sand as you get into the game. You start sliding through the sand, and it moves faster. So if you try out the game, you can try it out for free on Steam. I think if you play less than an hour or something, you can get a refund if you don't like it. Make sure you get past the first level or so that you can see, because it starts to really pick up as you get into it and becomes more intriguing as you get into the game. You have these visions at the ends of levels. When you get to the end of a level, you kind of meditate and you have these different visions, which I won't go too much into because it's kind of fun how it's revealed. And you learn things from the visions. But like I said, there's no words and no voiceovers or anything in it. So you kind of make up part of the mythology of the game yourself and part of the backstory. So it's a very mysterious game, and I think that's part of the charm of it. Like I said, I think it was one of the first walking simulation games, and one of the first of this type. It's a very chill game. So if you want to kind of just relax and chill out and just have a little adventure, this is the game for you. It's a game of exploration, of exploring this world, and you're at the same time you're moving along towards a destination that you'll get to at the end. At any rate, I've enjoyed the game a lot already. I haven't actually gotten into the end of it yet, so I can't give away anything because I think I'm about halfway through the game, really already. But it's a real fun game, hard to describe, and so I hope what I've said and the scenes from the video that have been playing in the background will give you a really good idea of if you will like the game or not. I'd say give it a try, and if you don't like it, return it to Steam. It is available on Steam. It's only $10, and I think I got it on sale for about $5, so it goes on sale a lot because it's an older game. And it's not that much to begin with, so it's not a huge investment, nor would it be a huge loss as long as you play it for, I don't know, an hour. It's probably paid for itself.